This is the second video, the first non-trailer video I'm making for this channel. I don't know if you heard that. Some moron just drove by with his loud engine. I could shut the front door, but then it would be dark in here. But in a way, this kind of really amateur setup that I have is perfect for something that I'm calling Christianity on the bottom shelf. Because after all, the bottom shelf is not the hoity-toity fancy, all neat and clean and perfect stuff. These videos are for people who maybe don't know much about Christianity, who living in an apartment with the front door open, you hear things. Well, anyway, I want to make these videos short and easy, and so the first thing I want to do is go to the 19th Psalm, where it says, "The heavens are telling of the glory of God, and the expanse is declaring the work of his hands." And then over in the first chapter of Romans, that was Psalm 19:1. This is Romans 1:20. "For since the creation of the world, his invisible attributes, both his eternal power and divine nature, have been clearly seen, being understood through what has been made, so that they are without excuse." Probably all your life they have been teaching you evolution. Well, let me sum up the whole vast complex of it. Nothing exploded into what became everything about 14.5 billion years ago, the alleged Big Bang. And then about 4.5 billion years ago, some of this nothing that had exploded into everything coalesced into the earth. And somewhere along the line, chemicals somehow started being alive and somehow began evolving into more and more complex organisms. And here we are. It's like the bacterium grew into a tadpole which crawled up on the land and stood up on its hind legs and said, "Hooray, I'm a man at last." Some have called it goo to you. There's molecules to man, all sorts of ways to put it. And the reason we make such fun of it is so ridiculous. Nothing cannot produce anything, much less everything. It is impossible for nothing to suddenly explode and over time produce what we have today. Or look at it another way. The human hand. We have been able to produce approximations of the function of the human hand as far as moving fingers, but touch, no. The sensitivity of our fingers eludes us. Allergies. And it takes a mind to conceive of a robotic hand and human hands to construct that robotic hand. But we're supposed to believe that our minds and our hands, which are greatly more complex than anything we can create, just happened? No. The evidence that God exists and that he created all things is everywhere, including right up here, including here, including this laptop on whose webcam I'm recording this video. If you choose to question the existence of God or actively say there is no God, I can't force you to do otherwise, and I wouldn't if I could. But I have to tell you, it is irrational, it is anti-scientific, it is contrary to the evidence of your own eyes and your own mind. And if you suppress that truth, then you cannot expect God to reward you at the last day.